Hello and welcome to my channel. I have here the bronze dragon miniature from Wizkids. Even though it's called the bronze dragon, I'm going to go with my own colour scheme. But first we need to get it out of the packaging and take a good look. And it looks like this dragon's quite happy where it is. But he can't hide forever. So this comes in 3 parts. You had the vanilla base, you had the actual dragon, and you had the flying stand. The stand will only just hook into the dragon itself, which is fine for this stage, but will need to be permanently glued in once everything's painted. As per usual, there's a lot of great detail within this miniature. So let's start off by getting the stand attached to the base. I just don't know why they don't sculpt a full base, but we can fix that with a little bit of milliput. As milliput starts to age, it gets harder and it gets a bit more difficult to mix. But once it's done, I fill in all the gaps. Now I'm not going to anything too fancy here, I'm just extending the rocky base. And a little bit of balled up tin foil helps to create some texture. And obviously this has to be done before it sets. All these parts are cast separately and assembled in the factory. This means that there are quite a few gaps which need filling. So using a little bit of modelling putty, a sculpting tool and a wet finger, I soon sort that out. Now I'm wanting this dragon to be very light coloured, almost white. So I'll give it a full wash with some medium grey to act as shading. And I'm going to keep adding layers and building up to the white colour. So by dry brushing everything in a light grey, that gives me a mid-tone. And then I mix that grey with a little bit of white for the underbelly, as well as the feet and legs, as they have a lot of raised areas in which for the paint to catch. There are a few different areas which I painted in pure white, including the spine and across his back. And I did the same for the talons and the spines, basically any hard areas where the bone is protruding through. And this really does help to separate all that grey. And now to add the only actual colour, which is pink for the tongue. And then the eyes were simply just painted black. I was tempted to paint them silver, but black is always soulless. By now the milliput on the base had dried, so I can clean that up and then cover it in PVA glue. I found that cotton buds are quite good for smoothing it out and creating an even surface. Then it's just a matter of adding the basing materials. And I quite like this new stuff as it contains a mixture of stones and grass. It's just a matter of dousing it with some fixer. That way when it dries the whole thing will become solid. And using a drop of super glue, I permanently attach the dragon to the stand. So now it no longer drops off in mid-flight. And some matte sealer prevents all that paint from chipping off. And so there you have it, my bronze dragon not painted in bronze. When you look at the sample picture at the beginning of the video, the dragon is so dark that you can't see any detail. So with that in mind, I am much happier with my lighter choice of colours, as this dragon now looks old and ancient, and therefore has more character. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if I can do it, so can you.